Okay, guys, do you have any questions before we start?
No.
Okay, we had enough time talking, fun time talking too. So now let's get back to the revision. This is chapter 14, lesson 2. What are physical properties and changes? You guys, and you will go through it a little bit fast. We learned about physical change, density, mixture, and solutions. If you guys remember, the first thing is physical change, which is the change in a substance, but it's still the
Yes.
substance itself. It's not going to change into a whole new substance. And this can happen by melting, freezing, or evaporating, boiling things. All of those changes are actually physical changes because they don't change the matter into a whole new one. You learn about a new word, which is sublime or sublimation. It's when the solid turns into gas without being liquid. So it just changes from solid into liquid without being a gas, like the dry ice. You guys already know this. You also learned about melting point and freezing point, and we said if I'm saying melting only, that means solid turns into liquid. But when I say melting point, it means the temperature. Okay, the temperature at which the solid will turn into liquid. When I say boiling point, it means the temperature at which the liquid will be gas and so on. Okay. Then we learn about density, and density is how the particles of objects are
How
close
hard?
together or packed close together. Like in here, I'm sorry, let me get you the picture. Okay. Here, for example, you can see a picture of solid, liquid, and gas and how the particles or the atoms are actually packed next to each other in each state. So how these atoms are packed together is what we call density. And density is the relationship between volume and mass. You guys know that mass and volume are what makes up a matter. What is a matter? It's everything that has mass and volume. So the relationship between mass and volume is actually density. Okay. So we can say the density is actually the relationship between mass and volume. Okay. Okay, everyone. And we can find density by dividing mass over volume. The last thing is mixture and solution. And you guys now know that mixture is a combination of one or more things together. So everything is a mixture, but not every mixture is a solution. Remember?
Yes.
Yes. So solutions are also mixtures. But mixture means that they are not permanently combined, like we can separate them. Do we have Amr with us today? Amr?
Yes.
Yes, So what do you mean by mixture again? It means that we can separate it at some point. And at some point, we will separate these materials like sugar and water, for example.
We separate.
Yes, we can
We can
separate it by
separate it.
evaporating the water.
Something يعني
Yes.
that can be mixable but can be sorted out later.
The what?
A mixture is something that you mix with another thing and it will not يعني permanently stay.
Yes, but solution is not also permanently mixed. But the difference between solution and mixture is that in solutions, things are evenly mixed. Like you cannot see the difference between them. Like here, you have two liquids mixing together, sugar and water. You can see the sugar and water once you mix them. They are mixed evenly. You will understand more when we get to the questions also. Also gases in the oxygen tank, different gases in the oxygen tank. This is a type of solution where gases are all mixed evenly. And then you learn about other physical changes like cutting paper, shredding it, recycling paper, recycling cans. What else? Melting things, right? Shaping paper, different
Yes.
changes. But yes, these different changes means that it's still a physical change because it's still the same substance. It didn't change. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, everyone. So let me
Mhm.
get
Okay.
the study sheet for you here so you can see it better. So here we have other examples of physical changes like cutting, breaking, crushing, bending, melting, freezing, boiling,
بس مش
recycling.
المفروض breaking ولا breaking كده ولا
No, it's supposed to be breaking, but I forgot the E here. You know it's breaking. How can it be broken? What's this? What's breaking here? Okay, and painting. Okay, these are examples of physical changes. And then you have the chemical change. And in chemical change, the properties will change into a whole new matter. Guys, again, please, if you're not using your mics, do not make sounds. Yasin Sadat, you are the one responsible for different sounds, okay?
والله لا والله
It's not you now? Well, if it's not
والله
you,
مش أنا.
I think it's Malek's bird, maybe. I don't know.
It's not me بقى.
Okay, it's not you. Okay, Yasin. So the chemical change is how different, it's totally different from physical change, of course. You have here two examples of wood. First example, we are cutting the wood, and the second one, we are burning it. When we are cutting it, we still know that it's wood. It didn't change into a whole new substance. But once we start burning it, it will actually turn into a black substance, which we call carbon. So it's not going to be wood anymore. So that's what we mean by chemical change. Here we have toasting marshmallow is a good example. For example, if you warm a marshmallow only enough to melt it, can you guys see the picture here? It's so yummy, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're melting the marshmallow, but you're not burning it. This is very important to know the difference. We're melting it, but we're not causing it to burn. So that means it's still a physical change because it's still marshmallow, but it's just melted. Okay? But in the second picture, you will see that we burned a marshmallow. Did you see that?
Yes.
This is a black substance over the marshmallow. In this case, this is not a physical change anymore because we burned it. This is a chemical change because the marshmallow actually got in chemical reaction with the air, and this caused it to cause this carbon. The carbon matter here, this black one. So it changed it into a whole new substance. That's what we mean by chemical change. Another important word we learned about yesterday and the day before is compostability. And compostability is the measure of how easily things will burn or things will react with oxygen in the air. And that will cause them to burn because oxygen is actually a fuel for the burning. So oxygen from the air combines with carbon in the marshmallow to form carbon dioxide gas and water vapor, and this is what we call as burning. Another example is the corrosion of metals. You guys already know this. Can you see this? It's
Yes.
iron, but it's now rust. Can you see how all the brownish color over it? This is rust. And this happens with iron or the metals combine or come in chemical reaction with oxygen. So this is also corrosion. So both combustibility and corrosion happens because of oxygen. But combustibility means that they are going to burn. But corrosion means that they are gonna rust. You get the difference?
Yes.
Yes. Do we have Amr with us?
Yes, I'm saying yes.
Do you understand what's going on?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone else? Amgad, Aysel, Habiba. You guys understand?
Yes.
Okay. Yasin Hisham, I don't hear your voice all the time. Do we still have Yasin Hisham?
We
I don't know.
don't
He's
have.
not saying anything. I hope he can hear us. Okay, the last word is reactivity. Reactivity means the ability of a substance to go through chemical reaction, or chemical change. A lot of changes can indicate a chemical change. Iron rusting is a chemical change. Burning is a chemical change. Metabolism or digesting food, when the food is digested inside our stomach, this is another chemical change. Cooking is a chemical change. Baking a cake is a chemical change. You put flour, is it flour and sugar and baking soda and all of this in the cake, and then you cook it, right? Can you get everything back to its normal shape?
No, because it's mixed.
Yes,
No.
you cannot separate them
Because it's
anymore.
chemical change.
Once the cake is cooked, you can get it back to its normal shape. Electricity and rotting banana. Well, mixing vinegar with baking soda. Vinegar with baking soda is like the volcano we did in the science lab, if you guys remember. Fireworks and chemicals in batteries, all of those are chemical changes. So this was the end of these lessons, guys. And actually, the term exam will only get to this lesson. We'll have extra lesson, chapter 17, lesson 1, talking about sound energy, but this will not be included in the term exam. Okay? So now let's go through the questions here. Can you guys see the questions? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You can raise your hands now, and I will pick people randomly after that. Should I pick people
Miss, we
randomly,
raise
or
our
will you
hands.
guys raise your hands?
I raise
Pick
my
random.
hand.
Yes?
Pick
Let
random.
us talk with the flippity thing.
I
Miss,
can't
can I
hear
answer
you.
the first one?
Would you guys like me to use the ball? The one that we had
Yes.
names in it?
Yes.
Or would you like to raise your hands?
Randomly.
Miss, I
Yes,
can't raise
randomly.
my hand because I'm doing it. I'm doing the online session from my laptop.
It's okay, Am. Okay, we'll start with Yasin Sadat. Amu, you will be after Habiba. So we'll have Yasin, Aysel, Yasin Duwaini, Habiba, and then Amu. Okay?
Okay.
So Yasin Sadat, start with the first question. It says, tearing a piece of paper into 100 pieces. Is it a physical or chemical change?
Physical, of course.
I can't hear you. Get closer to the mic, please, and raise your voice. Yasin, are you crazy? انت شايب صودا النهارده برضه؟ Okay, so it's gonna be physical because we're only cutting the paper into pieces. We're not changing it into a whole new substance. Well done. Number 2, we have Aysel.
Me.
Aysel is number 2.
Burning a piece of paper is a physical change. False.
False, yes, because burning is always a chemical change. Well done, Aysel. Yasin Duwaini?
Yes.
Yes. It says, would you read the question? From now on, you guys can read the question, okay? Because I really can't read all these questions. Huh?
Hammering a nail into a piece of wood is a physical change.
So we're actually hammering nail into wood, like you're using a hammer to put the nail inside the wood. Do you think this is a physical change? Is it true or false?
True.
True, yes. We didn't change it. Did we change it? The nail
No.
is still a nail and the wood is still wood. Habiba is next.
Nothing
Habiba?
changed. Yes, miss.
Yes, Habiba.
Letting the nail rest.
Habiba is number 4. Guys, did someone answer number 4?
No.
Okay, Habiba?
No.
Yes, miss.
Yes, read the question, please. Guys, from now on, when I say your name, you know that you will read the question, okay?
Okay.
Number 4,
Letting the nail rust. Chemical change.
chemical change. Well done, Habiba. Amr is next.
Cutting an apple in half is a physical change. True.
True, yes. Thank you so much, Amr. Okay, now
Welcome.
now I'll pick people
Me.
randomly. Guys,
Guys.
now I'll pick people randomly. Amgad?
Hey.
Yes, Amgad. Number 6, please read it.
Yes, can you make
The cut
the
apple
spelling
sit out
that
and
you write the names on it and choose randomly?
Okay, I will get it for you guys. But can you
Hey.
do number 6, Amgad, please?
Letting the cut apple sit out and it turns brown. Chemical change.
Letting the cut apple sit out and turns brown. What is this?
Chemical change. It
Chemical
rottens.
change. Well done. This is really nice. Yes. So guys, yes, the apple is still apple, but the materials that makes up the apple changed. Do you know apple contains iron in it? It's what we need in our body. So once we leave it
Yes.
outside, yes, but iron in a good way.
It decay.
Iron, yeah. But once you leave it on the open air, the iron will actually get, in a chemical reaction with the oxygen. So it turns brown And that's why the cut apple with brown color is not useful anymore because it doesn't contain iron. All the iron in it just changed into another new substance. So it doesn't have anything
and it feels
important now. It
يعني
only
برضه
has fibers. It doesn't have iron,
it only
what we
feels
need.
gross.
Yes?
It also feels gross.
Okay, yeah, it feels gross. Okay, let's get the wheel because Auday said that he wants the wheel. And anyway, I'm going to pick people randomly. So let's get the wheel. Just give me 1 minute. So Han is not here, right?
Yes,
Hi,
we don't
sorry
have
for coming late.
Okay, let's do it again. Hamid?
Miss Salahi is here.
Yes, I can
I'm
see
here.
that. Hamid?
Sorry for
Yes,
joining late.
Thomas.
It's okay. Yes, Hamid. Number 7, please read it and try to answer it.
Cooking an egg isn't a physical change. No,
What do you think? Huh?
false.
False. Why is that? So it means that
Because
it's a
it's a
physical
physical
change?
change.
Cooking an egg is a physical change?
No,
No,
Miss,
sorry. True,
No,
true.
it's a chemical milk because you can't
the
make
chemical
Wait, guys,
process.
give him time, please. It was Hamid's
Color
turn.
is changed.
It was Hamid's turn. Yes, Hamid.
True, because it's a physical change. Sorry.
Do you think it's a
I
physical
switched.
change or it's not a physical change? Cooking an egg, is it a physical change or a chemical change?
Physical change. Sorry. Physical
Huh?
change. Yes.
No, chemical change. When we cook an egg,
Chemical.
it's a chemical change. It's not a physical. So it will be
You can't
true.
make the egg raw again.
Can you get the egg to its previous shape? Yani once you cook the egg, will you get it to its previous shape?
Yes.
You can get an egg to
No.
its previous
ينفع
shape?
تخليها نية يعني؟
Are you a magician?
يعني
بس
ينفع تخلي البيضة نية يعني بعد ما تطبخها؟
Guys, please, I only need Hamid, not all of you. Only Hamid. Thank you so much. Do not talk without permission. Okay, Hamid, once you cook something, you can get it back to its normal shape or its previous shape. Can you do that?
No.
No, so it's a chemical change because you changed it into a whole new substance. It changed, it became something new. So it's a chemical change. It's not a physical change. So this is going to be true. The sentence could be a little confusing, but it needs a lot of thinking. But thank you, Hamid. Thank you so much. Okay, now we have, let's see who's next. Because we only have 10 minutes.
I'm unblocking things.
Esel is not here. Guys, I'm going to use the line up better because I'm not going to be here. Kinsey is not here, right?
Yes.
Mamdouh is not here too. Hannah Sultan is not here. It's all the people that are not here. Salim is not here. Hannah Halawa. Okay, we have Omar. Omar Khalid. Omar Khalid.
He's here.
Omar Khalid, are you here?
I think his mic is not working.
He's here, but he's muted.
Yes, Omar Khalid, are you here? Omar?
This guy is playing.
Okay, let me kick him out of the session now. Put him in the waiting room so he can like wake up, get back to his senses. Okay. We have Hamid answered. Ziad is not here. Tanahi. Would you like to answer, Tanahi?
Yes.
Yes. It says shredding paper is a physical or chemical change?
Physical.
Physical,
Because it's
yes.
still
Well
paper.
done. Thank you so much.
It's
Yes.
still paper.
Yes,
You're
well done. Well done. Thank you so much. Okay, now let's move to the next question, number 9. We have Aysel. Aysel answered before?
Yeah, I answered.
Okay, Aysel, you can answer this one too. A new substance is formed. Is it physical or chemical change?
Chemical change.
Chemical change, well done. Amr is next. Amr, you can answer number 10.
Microwave a bowl of soup is a physical change. No,
Yes,
What
but
does that mean?
this is not,
Miss, what? What does that
it's
mean?
chemical change.
it's soup. Is it soup like the soup we drink or is it the soup we wash our hands with?
No, soup that we drink.
No.
This is the one we drink?
Yes.
No. No. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
The one that we watch. That we wash our
The
hands
soup that we
A.
wash our hands, it's COAP. It
Yeah,
will be
so,
false.
so what's gonna be, guys?
What does this mean? Like, what does this microwave a bowl of soup?
You're cooking it.
Yeah,
Not cooking it, but
man.
you're heating it. What do you think it's gonna be?
False.
Oh.
It's chemical change.
It's a chemical change. You're just gonna cook the soup?
Yes.
Okay.
It can
Guys,
become
I
bad.
think this sentence is a little bit confusing. Let me check it
No,
and I will tell you tomorrow if it's true or false, okay?
Mrs. True, I'm sure, because you make the soup like in hot
You're
in
cooking it,
temperature.
يعني you're cooking it. Yes, but it's
بتسخنها.
already liquid. So that means you're only heating it.
هذا
It's a
كده
little bit
هيبقى مش
confusing even for me. It's a little bit confusing
It's
even for
truth.
me.
Truth.
We'll
كلمة
check.
بقول لك ليه
We'll
مش
check. Number 11, we have Muhannad. Muhannad is here. Thank you so much, Am. Muhannad is here.
Yes.
Muhannad.
Here.
Okay, Muhannad, would you do number 11?
Yes. A physical change can result in an entirely different substance. True?
A physical change can result in entirely different substance. So you're turning it into a whole new substance. It's going to be false, ya Muhannad. Because physical change causes a change to the matter, but not changing it into a whole new matter. When you change it into a whole new substance, it's going to be chemical change. Okay, Muhannad? You can answer number 12, Muhannad.
Examples of physical change are
You have cutting, bending, dissolving, all of the above.
all of the above.
All of the above, yes, because cutting, bending, dissolving things are all of them physical change. Thank you so much, Muhannad. Zain is not here, yes?
I went on Google and it said that microwave of bowl of soup, it's chemical change.
Is it chemical change?
No.
because
Okay, that's nice.
No, physical.
Physical change
I
because you're
said
heating
that.
it. I was
Yes,
going
yes,
to
I
check
said
it
that.
anyway. Even after you guys told me the answer, I will go check it anyway because it's kind of confusing for me now. If you think about it many
Yes, and
times, you will
it's
know that it's
confusing also.
confusing. So tomorrow, inshallah, I will tell you guys the final answer for this one. Okay?
Okay.
Number 13, Zain is not here, so we have Shlok. Thank you, Muhannad. Thank you guys for answering today. We have Shlok. Shlok is not here. Asig. Asir is also not
void.
here, right? Reem is not
void.
here. Yasin is Sadat then?
Hey.
Yes, number 13, Yasin. Try to hurry up, please. Read it and answer the question.
Physical changes include changes in the state of matter.
What do you think?
ثاني يعني this means يعني إن هي تغير حاجة في يعني مثلا في الماتر وتغير حاجة في يعني.
It's gonna change its state, the shape, solid, liquid, or gas.
No, yes, true.
Yes, it's a physical change. Well done. Physical change causes a change in the state of matter, which means being solid, liquid, or gas. Changing it to solid, to liquid, or to gas, this is only physical change. Okay, and always remember this, like ice, if you guys remember ice and
Yes.
water, yes, they are the same. H2O, but they are only different in shape. Well done.
Happens
Yasin.
only in juice and water and things like that.
Okay. Yusuf and Naqib, number 14, please. Yusuf and Naqib, we had Yusuf, right?
Yes, we had him.
We had him, but he's not
He
here
left.
anymore.
I saw him left.
Okay, but he said that his internet connection is really bad. Yasin Duaini, number 14.
Miss, I do not answer any
Yes,
question.
miss.
Yasin Duaini, yes. Can you answer number 14, please? Read it and answer it.
Okay. All of the following processes cause physical change in matter except
All of them cause physical change except for
burning.
burning. Yes, well done. Thank you so much, Yasin. Burning is the only example for chemical change. Okay, we have Yasin Hisham. Yasin Hisham.
I guess.
Yasin Hisham is not here anymore, right? Okay,
Oh, yeah,
Amgad.
Miss, مس برضه ساعات بيقول لي ان الانترنت كونكشن
I
بتاعه
know,
وحش.
yes, you told me before. Amgad?
Yes.
Amgad? Yes, Amgad? Can you answer number 15, please?
Assume that you dissolve some sugar in water.
Yes, assume you dissolve some sugar in water. Explain how you could reverse this change and how you can get everything back to its normal shape.
Boil the water and turn it to gas.
Burn the water and turn it to gas. Yes, boil the water out of the mixture. Well done. Thank you so much. Okay, now we have Malak.
Yes,
Malak,
miss.
number
Miss, but now,
16.
Miss,
Yes.
but when I boil the water, like the sugar will be there.
The sugar will stay, yes, will be left behind. All the water will turn into gas and only the sugar will be left in the pan.
Why didn't the sugar go with gas?
Because it's only the fresh water, the H2O is the only thing that evaporates. Even if it's salt water, salt will be left behind and only the fresh water will evaporate. Even in freezing, it's only the fresh water that freezes, not the salt water. Yeah, not the salt in the water. The salt stays behind, but the fresh water is the only one that freezes. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. This one I made it wrong. Wait. Okay, number 16. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do this one. It's not the real answer. So yes, number 16.
ممكن تعملها عندي. ممكن تعملها.
Malak, that's your turn. Number 16
Okay, so
is ribbing. Read it, please.
physical change.
Yes, ripping paper, which means like cutting it too. It's a physical change. Well done. Thank you so much, Maluka. Now we have
Miss, can I answer? Can I answer?
Auday? Yes, Auday, you can answer number 17.
Changes in size and shape
are examples of
physical change.
Yes, physical change. Well done. Thank you so much. Number 18, Habiba.
Okay.
Recycling isn't a physical change. True or false?
False.
False, yes, because recycling is a physical change. Well done.
Yeah.
Changes in state are caused by changing how to change the solid, liquid, and gas. It means I'm changing what volume, density, or temperature. All of you guys can answer this. It's gonna be temperature because we don't have enough time. We have less than 1 minute. In physical change, chemical makeup changes. It's false. Of course, the chemical makeup or how the chemical formula of the substance is still the same. H2O will stay H2O in the physical change.
Yes, so it's
Examples of
physical
physical
changes.
changes, cutting, right?
Cutting,
Shredding
yes.
things, melting, boiling. Yeah, so we have different examples. Thank you guys for today's session. It was really amazing.